Up, Twosun, Twosun, living on Twosun time. Yeah, like me some Twosuns, man. Okay, yeah, I've seen this model. It's a new model. It's got the, I don't know, I call it Art Deco because it's got like that, what do I call that? Like lime green anno on the collar. I'm guessing same on the other side. Yep. That looks like a Keanu pocket clip. Let's check the blade. Oh, wow. Yep. TS5. What is that? Come on, man. What's wrong? My eyes are just shot. Can't see. TS555. M390 steel. And like all of the Keanu designed models, it's numbered. Yeah. Well, let's get rid of the box. Distraction. It's got some fine milling on the edges. It's got some deep grooves milled. Reversible pocket clip that is recessed down into the titanium. The screw is not recessed, but it looks kind of low profile, so I think it's going to be okay. But we'll check that. And then, interesting, it's got like this dagger bolster built in. Yeah, there's no purpose for that other than to be here. I do really like the grind on this blade. Look at that. It's, I mean, severely compound grind, but it doesn't give a secondary edge. It just thins this tip to match this primary flat grind here, and then runs it all the way around the knife, and then it's got a fuller. Is that fuller accessible? No. So yeah, it's a one-trick pony. It's right there. Yeah, that fuller's not doing anything. Interesting. Look at the milling here at the bottom and at the top of the scales, and I feel that when I'm gripping it. Mm-hmm. Yipperunio. Wow. Okay. Well, let's get a peek in it. Come on. Let's take a quick look. I think I'm going to run that pocket clip before I do that, though. Let's do a pocket clip check. Pocket clip check. Oh, man, I got to fold these up. They're a hot mess. This is large enough that this would go back here for me. Oh, yeah. With the grooves cut in here and where that's located right there, yeah, this thing's a grip monster. I don't need to change that tension, but since we're doing this clip, let's look at it. Complete deep carry, knife disappears. Really subtle pocket clip. And doesn't reveal, I don't know, the size and the overall presence of this knife. Let's check it in these front pockets here. It's got this triple seam stitched here. Kind of represents like if you had work bibs or hunting bibs down in the front or whatever. Heavy duty work pants. That thing runs wonderfully. This represents standard jean size material. And yeah, it's grippy. Very nice. Okay. Well, I wanted to check because I was about to take it off and it feels a little light here. And so if I was going to take it off, I'd adjust it. But I think I'm going to leave it be. That wasn't overly tight. Neither was that. I do feel the knife separating, but surely this has got to come off. Yeah. Lots of tension here. I can feel this really sprung. But it's snappy, so I'm going to leave that be too. I think we're just going to get this excess oil out of here. And it's got quite a bit underneath the backspacer and around the blade. Yeah, it's oiled up pretty good. So we'll get it apart, wipe it down real quick, get it back together, and move on. Yeah, pretty cool. It's got a vibe. It's got a vibe, man. What's that from? It's got that's from something. I can't think of what though, but all right. Yeah, a little bit of excess oil in here. Very cool. Man, am I scrambling right now. We have sold our retirement home, kind of changed plans. I've mentioned this in a few videos that got some changes coming, and I'll be talking about them, but we made the decision to sell our retirement home. I built this house. I've been a builder for a while. And so I built this for my wife and myself, and of course for our daughter who's still at home. But made the decision for her to transfer schools. Oklahoma has school transfer options, and so she transferred to another school to wrestle out her senior year. And she's being coached now by a world medalist and a female coach, which she hasn't had before. So she was kind of interested in doing that and seeing if it changed her game. And you know, she's got expectations to be different this year because of all that. And so, of course, Oklahoma has school choice, and then we find out unless you're an athlete. If you're an athlete, then not so much. they all of a sudden, man, we started hearing things about, you know, we got to do this, we got to do that. You know, we can't own two houses. We can't temporarily live, you know, get living space in that school district. She has to lay her head on her pillow at home. Like who has those restrictions? What 18-year-old senior is told where they got to sleep by the school? But because she's an athlete, we're hearing all this stuff. It's kind of goofy. So, anyways, it is kind of, my wife and I have made the decision to sell our retirement home, and we're going to relocate and support her because she is traveling a lot. The school is about an hour and 40 minutes away, and so she is putting on the miles, lots of travel. So, anyways, we got an offer on our house. What am I missing there? Yeah, no, that's right. Got an offer on our house, and so we are currently packing. And in that process, we have decided to downsize. And so, man, we are going through all of our stuff and really making an effort to minimize all of the stuff that you collect throughout your life. And I don't know, somewhere, I guess we got it in our head that it's our legacy. Like we'll hand our wedding dishes down to our kids, or this collection or that thing, and well, I'm gonna give that to my daughter, and of course, part of what we have found out is that, like us, our children are like, hey, I don't need or want any of that stuff. Like, I got enough stuff of my own, and I don't know what to do with it. And so we are liquidating. Yeah, man. And it's been pretty crazy. Getting the house ready. We're getting ready to close in like 2 weeks. We don't have a place to live yet. So we're in the process of finding a rental, and yeah, just, man, busy. And of course, in the middle of all that, trying to keep this going because it's kind of my thing and I enjoy it. And I have a ton of knives sitting here that are meant for me to do videos on. And so I got to kind of get to it. And yeah, so I mean, that's an update on my world. Oh, man. So smooth. Locked up super tight, and I didn't really snug that at all. But I'm going to snug these. Okay. I mean, let's talk about this action for a second. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. I got, so everybody that just said bless you, thank you so much. Wow, this action, man, interesting. Very smooth, very hydraulic. It's got an interesting acoustic when it closes. Yeah. Very nice. Very tight. Mechanical. I'm going to sneeze again. Ooh, thank you. I may have to pause and handle my business there, but I wonder if I can fail this. I'm going to try. Get my fingers off that lock bar for sure. Make sure that it's just going to break the detent and go. Oh, yeah. There's no fail in that. And it is super mechanical. I mean, I'm gonna rate it pretty high. It's kind of sharp on my finger here. I will say that. And the detent is strong enough that I don't know that I'd sit around and just fidget this for hours on end just because of that. And that's the only way in this knife. There's no, I can't get I can't change I don't know. Can you throw that out? Interesting. Yep. Oh, wow. How about that? So I said that was kind of pointless, but now my nose is runny. But yeah, I can I can throw that blade out with that. So you know what? I was going to say an A to an A minus, but because of that, I'm going to give it an A just because it's unique. It's different, and it definitely works. There's no way to front flip that, is there? Oh, almost. If the detent was a little looser, I could do it. Where's it locking up? Let's look. Oh, yeah. So this bar is way over here, but I'm going to leave it be because it does work here and work well. And it definitely works with this back flipper without fail. Yeah, wonderful. So, yeah, A-level action. Ergonomics. It does feel a little combat-ish. Like, here's what it doesn't feel super refined. There is a lot of milling here, and man, I can feel all of that when I'm gripping this knife. I can feel the pocket clip. It's got some unrefined edges. I'm not going to use the word sharp, but I can feel all of that. But it kind of fits the motif of the knife. Like, this seems like a serious knife, and the grip kind of follows that feeling. The reverse grip on this is excellent. It's got that trailing butt of the knife that the thumb just goes over, and then my fingers really lock into the pocket clip. And yeah, this is super strong. And this grip really fits that blade shape, if you ask me. Not that you're asking me, but, and then this reverse Pakal style, I can get my thumb over this edge here, and yeah, this is super powerful, and I'd rather be here, me personally, than here. Yep. I checked that pocket clip, very nice. Safety, I wonder if we can, yeah, there's no contact in the blade there, and the tip is recessed just slightly under here. It's pretty close, but it is recessed. So the pocket clip is good, very deep carry. The knife disappears, does not reveal the substance of what this is, because this is a substantial knife. But with that minimalistic pocket clip, doesn't reveal that at all. Yeah, so clip's good, tip's good, and I can handle a knife any way I want as long as the blade is closed. Very safe knife. I'm going to check that closed detent. I can tell you that it's going to be strong. Yeah. You can hear it click in. And there's not going to be any shaking that blade out on this thing. That lockup, it's about 20% behind that blade, but there, I didn't expect that to fail at all. And then this M390 factory Twosun edge. Base to tip, crazy sharp, very nice. All right, so TS555 Keanu design, number. This is number 52. What do these run for? Okay, these look like they're around $140 or so. And so if you're subscribed, you get 10% off of that. So what's that put it? Like 130? Somewhere's around 130, and that's no tax, free shipping. So about 130 bucks to your door. M390 titanium. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely, this is a worker knife. I like it. It's got a needle of a tip, but it's got a fairly thick edge that's been profiled to get it sharp. Just overall pretty cool. And I really kind of like this. Like, initially it's like, well, what's that purpose? Just so it's got the double bolster to lock in, but it actually allows to open it with the thumb. And I think use the knife a while and work that in. I think maybe could front flip that. How about maybe? All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching.